Hello everybody, welcome to the Hairway to Heaven Heavy Metal Hair Salon. This is my beautiful client, Mrs. Apatelli, and she's in for like freshening up for a new color. So we're gonna go with let's see, we're gonna go with the 6MR, 5MR, and 6RR for like the main three. I took the 5MR, and we did 6NI and 5NR at the roots with 20 volume, and then the mid shaft we did 6MR and 7NI and 10 volume and pink glow. And also at the ends there we used let me find it here, 6RR, and we just went down to the ends there, and I used pink glow on that as well, just to blend it in. I don't know, experimenting, I guess. It turned out pretty cool though. I mean, but you know, I wanted to show you guys how important it is to make sure you mix a lot of product. I mean, she has a ton of hair, and you know, I really wanted her roots to really like have that candy apple effect. So the 5MR really did a nice job, and the 6NI really did a nice, or 7NI did a nice job of that. I'll tell you. Yeah, 5MR and 7NI, pretty much just equal parts. And then that just gave it a nice glow with 20 volume at the roots there. I painted all the way up to the all the regrowth. It's virgin hair, and I just wanted to give that a candy apple looking blend. You know what I mean? Not break the base too much, but a little bit, I guess. But yeah. And then, you know, just make sure you get a lot of product on it. It's like the product is important. You gotta have a ton of product, and make sure you take nice, neat sections. And you know, when we're folding these over, make folds so that you know when you come back to do this mid shaft here part, you know. And I like to have both of my products all mixed up and ready to go. But boy, you really gotta blur it in there, boy, and really give it a good you know, swiping with your hand like that right there, you know. Yeah, you know, really good. I mean, like a lot of product. Flip it to this side, you know, get some on this side, then flip that hair over and see if you can't get some on the other side too. If I do it here. Maybe I didn't feel like I needed to, but some spots I take and put some on the bottom, some product on the bottom and on the top. There, see, I did it right there. See, that needed it. That section was probably a little bigger, you know, when you're taking big sections. So just make sure you get top and bottom and really go through and mush it and blur it together, so that it has a nice blur. You know, it fades in really nice, really pretty. I really like doing this Guy Tang look. It's really fun to, you know, his colors are just awesome. She was like 6 months out. And last time we did the, let's see, we did on her. The last time we did, I think that we used the 7RC and 6RC and 6RR. And that last one, I kind of just made up my own thing there with that, pretty much. And then, you know, your sectioning is, I can't stress it enough, the sectioning is so important, you know, like to, you know, so that you're not getting the hair all tangled up as you're pulling it out, or making a new section like that right there. You know, top and bottom product, see that, really mush it in there good. Make sure you spread that product really good. I mean, use a lot. I mean, get a lot of product on there, a lot. That's why you got to mix a lot. And make sure you use every bit of it too, you know, because I'll tell you, with as much hair as she has, if you don't, it's just gonna show through, and it looks bad when it's, you know, you've got spots that are showing through. So you want to really take your time, and these people are paying us big money to do the best job we can possibly do. So take your time and put some good music on, and uh, do the best, neatest job you can possibly do, within reason. I mean, as long as you use enough product and you're following the rules of color, you shouldn't have any problems. So, I mean, and make sure you tell your clients that they're going to need shampoo and conditioner. How much product is on that hair? A lot of product. A lot of product. Now look how candy apple red that top came out. That's exactly what we were looking for the next blend. I mean, just for that to blend in with them dark roots. Oh man, that just turned out so awesome. I am in love with how that turned out. It totally blended in. It's nice and shiny. And what I do here is I blow dry the hair after I rinse and wash the color out, and I blow dry it out smooth so that I can create this diamond cut that I learned off one of my mentors. That I've just try to take it and put it to my own, his technique that they showed me. I just kind of put it into my own technique, and but I try to follow what they teach, though, to the letter, because it's the way you should do it. So that is what it is, right? But anyway, you got to take your time. Sometimes she's got a lot of hair, so you see how I'm gripping that hair, pull them tangles out, so that way you're not hurting your client. I mean, really grip that hair to get, if you got a knot on the very end and it's just at the end, just grip the hair nice and tight so that you're not pulling on them and hurting your client, because some people have tender heads, and they won't tell you. So you got to make sure you ask them, am I hurting you? Am I hurting you? Yeah, and take your time. See how I had to do this twice? I mean, because I was trying to hurry, and she'd already been in here for a while. So I mean, instead of grabbing the clips that I needed, I didn't try to do it without clips. But you can't. You got to use the clips, because you want to get this nice diamond shaped zigzag parting. It's just got to be nice and perfect. Right up behind the back of the ear, I let that parting go. You'll see. I'll show you here in a second if I can get this down. Here the cops go by. That's the ambulance. Oh my God, there must be an emergency. Oh boy, right while I'm editing my video, huh? See how I zigzagged that part and brought it up? It kind of makes a diamond, per se. I mean, I still haven't gotten it perfect, but I'm practicing. It is what it is. I mean, but it looks nice. I mean, I think I got it pretty cool, pretty close. I mean, for the most part. Now, I'm my own cameraman too, so it's kind of hard to do both. You know what I mean? But see how it's got a diamond shape there? You diamond to the pie. You make a pie and a pie and another pie and a pie, right? So you got a diamond shape, right? Yeah. I didn't want to go too far down with her because I just want to get them front ones that were. Yeah, she's a fix-it haircut, by the way. This is only the third time I've ever fixed this young lady's hair, but I was busy. She wanted an appointment. She went somewhere else, whatever. So we're fixing the haircut from that. But anyway, I'm going to point cut here. We're going to take a lot of that bulk out, and this is just going to let these not really create a really heavy layer, long layer, but it's going to create that illusion of long layers. But we want to get it to grow out a little bit. She's still got to grow out some. I mean, it's just one more haircut, and I think I'll have her down perfect. But it just takes time. Like I said, I mean, you got to take your time and do the best, nice, neatest job you can possibly do without, causing your client too much inconvenience. Because they got to go home and do this themselves too. But she's got a lot of hair. Well. Now see how I'm gripping that hair? I'm holding it nice and tight so I'm not hurting her. Right there, get a little tangle, so I've got that hair nice and tight so it's not pulling on her scalp and hurting her. Now I'm going to come up here and I'm just going to quickly fray it, clean it up where I may have missed some stragglers, or because like I said, she's got a ton of hair. But and I missed some, so I had to go back and clean it up and check your work. Here I'm going to pick up my texturizers because she's got a ton of hair. She asked me to do this again. texturizer with the texturizers because she likes that. So she asked me to do it again. So I said, yeah, we can take some more out because she just, like I said, has a ton. And I'm just gonna lightly do it this time. I'm not. Last time I really gave her a heavy duty because, like I said, her haircut previously was, well, let's just not say the best. Okay, so we're working on it to fix it. But I don't want to go too much. Just a little bit to blend them layers in on the bottom there because it's got some growing to do, as you can see. Now, I don't think that I cut her length the last time. I don't think I gave her a haircut at all. I told her let's wait a little bit until it grows out, and this is what it grew out from. So, but this is the first time haircut I've given this young lady, and because the last couple times I colored her hair, it just was not. I mean, I maybe could cut a little bit off the bottom the last time, but nothing. I couldn't mess with it. It was just too jacked. But now that it's growing out some, so yeah, I can work with it now. So it's at a certain length. Some you can without losing all your length, but some you can't. But look how nice that top blends in with the rest. That just looks sharp, don't it? Now I'm gonna do some point cutting. It's gonna look like I'm chopping at it, but it's not. It's really not. Honest. This is going to make it lay and blend really nice at the bottom. I take these nice V cuts. Now when I drop this down, it's going to create a little tiny bit of a layer at the bottom and a little bit of a wisp, so it's not a straight haircuts, I want a little movement on the bottom there. See that? So you can hardly tell that I did that, except for it's going to have some movement when you shake it up now. And it's not going to look all just, like one length straight across type of haircut. It's got some movement to it, some style. Because, I mean, heck, we're giving her this awesome color, and I'm going to point cut some more, just kind of feather it in. Just feather it light, take your time, feather it in. Super important to take your time. Some of these color jobs, the first time I worked on this girl, we spent 7.5 hours working on her hair, on the color, just the color. Today it was about 2 hours, and that's just for one single process color. But she's got a lot of hair. Look how long her hair is. It's a lot too, So definitely, when you're planning these jobs, ladies, make sure that you're letting your stylist know that you have a lot of hair, or they will know you, but just make sure you plan accordingly, because we want to do the best job we possibly can on you. So if you're hurrying the job up, that's what you're going to get, a hurried up, yucky, job. And I'll tell you, nobody wants that. Nobody. We all want to look awesome. So, just let us take our time, plan accordingly, and you're going to get the best job possible. At least with me. I really appreciate you people watching these videos. Please subscribe or follow me on Facebook or YouTube, Instagram. I appreciate it. Heavy Metal Hair Salon on YouTube. Heavy Metal Hair Salon on Instagram as well, and Hairway to Heaven on Facebook, which